Yeah.
The mic is not available.
It's not available?
Yeah, that's how many meters that one?
How many meters?
Yeah, the zoom.
This is 16 to 35.
16, okay, but the mic is not allowed.
Morning, madam. Looks like crazy jam.
Yeah.
Even when you came just now, so it was terrible jam, yeah?
It is nothing.
This is nothing, huh?
Yeah, this is nothing. It was blocked.
Oh, yo. So now we are on to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm feeling a bit annoyed right now, and that's the thing about traveling with kids. See, they are fighting in the back. Probably a good thing that it's the last day. We're here in Dubai. We're making a day trip to Abu Dhabi, visiting some of the highlights recommended by my good friend Oyen, who's been living there for the past 13 or 15 years. Can't remember so much, but she gave us some pointers. So I'm going out and I'm gonna have fun there. Just the kids need to behave. The trip to Abu Dhabi takes about an hour ride. While I keep the kids off from strangling each other, Azmi asked me now more about his country.
What would you say if I go to Pakistan, I must eat this? If not, you don't go to Pakistan.
Lahore, you should eat like nihari.
Nihari?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a meat curry, different style. It's not normal.
Alright.
And you should eat pie.
Pie? What is
Wow.
No. Pie is something. What's pie?
Pie, it's the legs of the goat. Or
Okay.
I thought chicken pie, okay.
other thing are like in Lahore you can have kadai.
Karai.
Chicken.
Alright. The capital is
Islamabad.
Islamabad, right?
Yeah. It's very beautiful.
Beautiful as in the buildings or the natural surrounding?
Natural. You will see natural. It's a city, and there you can see a
Mountains.
big mountain.
Oh, I love it.
Or with green
I love it.
tree and everything. The third one is Karachi.
Karachi, of course.
Karachi, called a city of lights, it was now there is not that much good situation in Karachi, but in 80s it's one of the best cities in the world. People want to live there, they want to shift there. If you will go to the northern side, then Skardu, yeah, it's must see place.
Messy.
Must see.
Must see, okay.
Yeah, beautiful places are there. Mountains, different kind of flowers, lakes. The weather, the drive, everything is very nice.
I'm a YouTuber and I'm gonna go there. There is one place I hear, there is a market somewhere at the border of Pakistan and Afghanistan, I think, where they sell grenades by the kilo and weapons. Where is that? You know about it?
No, actually I'm not know about it. And if I know, I will not go there.
That's right. Welcome to Abu Dhabi, guys. You can see from the color of the road, it's browner. Could it be dirtier? I don't know. But what do you think? Why is it brown?
I think it's a capital, so they want to show some change from other cities.
Wow.
We are superior.
Just because they're the capital of United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi wants to show the color of the road different than everybody else. Welcome to Abu Dhabi. Going inside Yas Island. Our first stop is Ferrari World. I mean, I've been to Modena, Italy already. Why would I want to see Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi? Because they did it.
The Yas Marina circuit is about 30 minutes away from the capital of UAE, Abu Dhabi. For those who love speed, are motorheads like yours truly, this is a place that you truly want to visit when you're here at Abu Dhabi. This is the Ferrari World. They've got the fastest roller coaster ride. They've got Ferraris for you to drive, 750 dirham. But nevertheless, if you want to drive a Ferrari and you want to ride it on top of the Yas, is it Yas? Yas circuit itself, this is the place to go. Check
But
it out.
your fastest car was Kanchil.
My Kanchil took me back and forth from KL to Penang while I was completing my master degree. So,
If I'm rich like Donald Trump, I'll never buy a Ferrari anyway, because I think it's such an impractical car. Leceh. I like my sister, Raja Endor Mastura. She likes sports car. You know, she would buy. If she has money, she would buy a Ferrari. I know. I don't like to waste money on all this rubbish. But if I had real money, I buy a 4-wheel drive. But if I had real money and I live in California, I drive an electric car like the Tesla. Because I believe Tesla, what they've done is they've disrupted the petroleum industry. After that, you just need to charge it with your sunroof. And it's free.
Ferrari World Abu Dhabi is a mostly indoor amusement park. It is the first Ferrari branded theme park and has the record for the largest space frame structure ever built.
Look at these beautiful non-Ferrari cars. Wow. This is the Landy. Oh, this is the kind of car that I like, the Landy. What's up, brother? I saw you a couple of days back. Sounds like any other car. No entry fee is what I like. Happens a lot in Malaysia. Want to see a Ferrari Formula 1 car? Let's go. Yeah, how to see the car lah? All this bloody light, flashlight all covering. Bloody hell. Dah. Baru nampak. That's your Formula 1 car. You can barely see through all the lightings, photographic lighting, but it's there.
As we were pressed for time and already had 2 amusement park encounters on this trip, we skipped the Ferrari World, but still made time to look around and, of course, take loads of pictures.
How does it fly? How can it fly?
Be careful. Oh no, the water is really hot. Oh no. But Papa, with the magical of the grey car, I will touch it. See, I make it colder. And now it's frozen. Woo!
Huh?
Yeah.
I know what.
Why?
Why can it hold?
How?
Because there's a sticker here.
Yes,
And
it's so
they paint
clever.
And then they hold it there.
First car that you ever driven in your life was a?
Not driven.
I mean you
Masuk.
How old were you?
It was a passenger. About 11 years old.
It was a Land Rover just like this?
Just like this, open like this, on a road without, not a tar road, and it was very crooked.
Oh my god.
So when you go on it, because it is crooked, you vomit with all the sand on your face. Your hair will be so hard, covered with sand.
Di mana tu? Di Tambunan?
Tambunan to Keningau.
Oh my god. Look at all this sand. We're on Yes Island right now. But all this sand, we cannot use it for buildings, right?
This sand cannot be used for the building.
Why?
I don't know why.
So where do they get the sand to build in to develop?
They import everything from other
Everything
countries.
imported. Even the sand imported.
Yeah, they don't have anything from the god. They make it by their own. And we, our countries have their have things from the god, but we are not doing
We're not
anything.
doing anything.
Yeah.
Damn
That's
right.
a good statement.
Yes. We have all the good things from God, but we're not doing anything. From them, they have nothing. The only thing they don't import is the sun.
Our next destination is the Louvre Abu Dhabi. Say what? Yup, there's a Louvre in UAE. That's right. This art museum is part of a 30-year agreement between the city of Abu Dhabi and the French government.
Folks. No, we're not going inside. We're just going to take pictures from outside. We don't have time, Belle.
Yes, again, this would be a touch-and-go visit as we wanted to cover as much as we could whilst in Abu Dhabi. We left the kids in the car because they said, oh, it's too hot. Plus, Isidore sleeping. Nonetheless, remember our trip in Paris?
Yeah. I ain't going to pay 80 dirham to go into something that's a copy of the original. No way. I saw the Mona Lisa already.
Okay, Azmi's kidding about it being a copy, but $747 million was spent in exchange for art loans, special exhibitions, and management advice on top of the final cost of construction, which is estimated to be about 600 million euros, with an additional fee of $525 million paid by Abu Dhabi just to be associated with the Louvre name. That's crazy. I'm actually vlogging this while he takes pictures of me. Take a look at the pictures right about. We won't be going in, but we're definitely just embracing and absorbing the whole atmosphere here. It's beautiful. Despite the weather, it is beautiful.
Downtown Abu Dhabi.
Next stop, to get me some dates.
Smells smelly.
Smells smelly. Are you sure? Smells of because we're at the port, and the port is a lot of smelly things like fish, dates, and ships.
What's dates?
I'm going to find out. Let's go.
Minam takes us to the stall that he normally goes to when in Abu Dhabi. This is the place where you can buy the freshest dates. It's similar to like a soup, except it has air conditioned. You get to try it one by one, and guess who's the most excited? Check it
Finally, I
out.
get a date with my wife. Wow, a lot of dates here. So macam mana? Itu apa? Original man, these are original dates from the date country. Ambil satu. Cuba. Dia kasih ke?
Yeah, okay.
Wow, this like straight from the tree, man. Manis. In its original form, not dry. Where did this come from?
Which one?
This one come from where?
From Alain.
Huh?
Alain.
Alain.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, you
Oh, here.
Yeah.
This is the Prophet's favorite date. You want to try, Bel? B, try the ni. Muhammad ni favorite ajwa. 100 dirham per kilo. Which one you like just now? Where? The chocolate one. He gave you? Just try.
The ajwa dates was not too bad, but I prefer my dates to be slightly
See, I
softer.
know what you like.
My husband knows what I like. Although, this is not.
We can mix it. What?
Yeah, we can? Can we mix it? Oh my god. It tastes like persimmon
Okay.
in terms of texture, in terms of sweetness. It looks like a young coconut. Good, right? So mom's gonna buy some. She
Beautiful.
wants to try.
Here, Bel, try.
Fresh dates can be kept for up to 8 months if kept in the fridge in an airtight container. They also have lesser calories than the dried dates.
Hey, boy. You try that.
Bila lagi?
Ya, lagi. Ini kasih orang kampung cubalah.
Mum buys some dates to bring back home.
Yang lain-lain tidak ngambek. Ya ini saja yang anak turun di sini kan.
Betul. Yang lain semua made in China. This is here.
Ini barulah yang dari
But he
sini.
like pink.
So how much, boss? Got discount?
So, after discount.
After discount 153. Original price? Huh?
No, I make it discount.
Is it? Wah. Ini kali lah.
I got yours. Yeah.
Okay, syukran brother.
Okay.
There's an AdNac office up here.
Next, we're going to the Heritage Village. It's a little bit warm, as usual, but it's a small village that portrays the life of a UAE before they found oil. That's where we're going later, right?
There's the Emirates
No,
Palace.
no, we cannot go inside. We can have to see from here.
From here only.
Yeah, because we don't have a booking right now. It's a 5-star hotel. Before it was a king's palace.
Oh, then he donated.
Now he changed this palace into a hotel. That's why it calls Emirates Palace.
Where is he staying now, the king?
The next he's staying in his new palace, and the new palace is that white one.
Oh, he's so clever. He made a nicer one. The old one, he sell off into the hotel. Very clever. That's a new king's palace.
These all yachts of king.
All the yachts of the king.
Yeah, the biggest one is not here right now.
Equanimity?
That one is very big.
Oh, what's it called?
I don't know the name, but it's very big.
I wonder if he knows Jolo. Jolo, come back to Malaysia, man. Come back to Malaysia.
You know that Fast and Furious movie?
Oh yeah?
The scene, the car comes from one building to another.
Yeah, that one.
That one. buildings of the same. Etihad Towers.
Etihad Tower.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. No, Fast and Furious.
Too fast. Too furious.
This is the Heritage Village. It's a little bit hot, but it's worth going here because this is how we see how the UAE villagers used to live back before they found oil.
Wah, you kena angkat oleh bayar odok.
Selagi dia mau kena angkat, saya angkat dia.
Inilah Malaysian masa bayang. Mango tree in the middle of desert?
Yeah.
Oh, this one about that rice. Oh, very nice.
I think we go through there, right?
Yeah, jalan-jalan.
There's no entry fees, which Azmi likes, and it's open to everyone. This place has innumerable attractions with lifelike displays of animals and exhibits, which is something I know the children will like.
How did you manage to remember the digit of the?
Mom has this habit of collecting random seeds from her travels and planting them back home.
Beside your bambangan tree, very nice.
We decided to start the tour at the museum first, because, well, you know, the aircon is free. Oh, that must be the quiver.
Wow.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's a long shot then. Oh.
That looks so panas. What's this?
A belt of bullets.
Yeah. Wow.
I recommend coming to the museum not just to escape from the hot sun, but because it showcases the journey of Abu Dhabi from an ethnic Arabic shell to a grand city in a minimal time span. Belle was saying, how did they even use daggers? So because it's crooked, they just dig in your bones and then they cut.
Okay, let's now we're gonna make this 18 rating.
Weapons of the early era, copies of the Quran, and their traditional jewelry and attire is also on display.
Orang punya benda ini
Huh?
macam sama saja kalau di kampung yang dusun pakai, tapi ini dorang kami punya panjang, ini dia punya besar.
Probably they copy the dusuns. That's why the Arab. Tengok ni macam mana dia minum kopi-kopi dulu.
Nah kan tak jauh kita. Ramai teh.
Ramai teh. Can you guess if they are all the same women?
Yeah.
Huh? Are they all the same women? Exactly, we all do not know. Why we do not know?
Because they are all covered.
What's this?
This is an al-yazra, which is basically a method which was used many decades ago by the UAE folks. It's basically an invention of a modern irrigation machine.
The first drainage system I see in UAE.
That looks like a hippo.
No.
No, cow, but it looks like a buffalo.
No, because it's black in color.
Yeah.
That's
And they
another
have a
cow.
horn.
That's cow. Cow?
The cow.
Cow.
Yeah.
No.
Gosh, with this heat, I feel quite sorry for the cow.
Ini saja dia boleh tanam ah.
Ya. Tapi
Kasihan.
ada watermelon, ada
Mana watermelon?
tu dah itu yang keriting.
Oh yes.
Dan ada
Yeah, at the market just now I saw they were selling some watermelon.
ada jagung, ada lemon, ada kasturi.
Imagine in the middle of a desert, you can still grow things. I cannot be a farmer here, but I don't think so.
Neither can I. I mean, as much as I love gardening,
Yeah.
I think the weather here is
Just too hot. I can drone, you know, just to see things.
archaeological site, but it's all just a demo set, I think. It's basically samples that are miniatures and replicas of an archaeological area. Let's go check it out. It dates back to 4,000 years ago. It has a diameter of 12 meters and it stood about 4 meters tall. The tomb includes 4 internal chambers and each one was used as definite number of bodies.
Okay, guys, let's go. Bye.
Where do we go back the same way?
Yeah. Check out the entrance. Wow. It's even bigger than certain cities in Malaysia.
Now, according to Minam, that entrance to the Emirates Palace Hotel is only for the king.
Check out, guys, this the first banded building. Come down, banded. The only hotel which is banded.
Yeah. It's in this shape.
You have to see it from the side.
Is it purposely done like this?
Yeah.
It's an architecture marvel.
The journey continues on to our final stop.
The Grand Mosque of Abu Dhabi. What is it called?
Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque.
Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. Woo!
The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque stands out as one of the world's largest mosques and welcome tourists and celebrants from all around the world to come visit.
Gold color work inside the mosque, which is done by gold water.
Why gold?
Water.
There's gold water.
Yeah. And the biggest chandelier is there in the mosque, in the world's biggest chandelier. And you'll see the white pearl stone work in the pillars. That is the expensive stone in the world. The carpet, you will see carpet in the mosque. It is there is no cut in that carpet. It's a one-piece carpet in the whole mosque, done by Iran in the mosque. They made that carpet in the mosque. You will see a gap in the tiles, the floor tiles. It is because if you will walk without the shoes, your feet will not burn. It's underground air conditioned.
What? You saying the tiles that is exposed to the sun will not be hot? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a little warm.
A little warm, but not
Yeah,
hot.
not hot. You can walk without the shoes.
Without shoes.
Yeah.
Because it's air conditioned underneath. That's amazing, Abu Dhabi.
Minam's trivia about the mosque got me so excited, I quickly covered up to prep myself for this glistening architectural marvel.
Okay, Mom. We are here at the mosque. No problem, Pak. Tengoklah si Daphne. Dia punya baju top form. See you.
First thing you have to do is to get dressed appropriately for the mosque. So we're going to go inside to put on our abayas.
I go here.
You are encouraged to come in decently dressed, but those without a headscarf and full clothing will be passed a clean, loose abaya for one to use on loan.
Tapi kamu orang sudah bertutup tadi, kenapa mau pakai lagi? Tidak cukup? I mean, form over function lah.
Just when we were about to walk in, the guards stopped Azmi.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
The mic is not available.
It's not available?
Yeah, that's how many meters that one?
How many meters?
Yeah, the zoom.
This is 16 to 35.
16, okay, but the mic is not allowed.
Not wanting to offend or break any laws, Azmi decides to put his mic away and passes it to the guards for safekeeping.
So we put. Do I have a card? Yeah.
While waiting for Azmi to settle his mic issue, we got on a buggy as the afternoon heat was taking a toll on the little one.
They took away the mic, but they know that my camera still has a mic. It's form over function, as always.
I think they don't want it to
But,
be like passport.
That's it lah. I mean that's how it works here. So just something to think about. It is air conditioning in the tiles.
It's remarkable because you think that with this heat and this weather, being barefooted would be crazy for the feet, but apparently underneath this tiling there's air conditioned, so it's quite cooling to the feet. I I regret not waking the girls up to see the beautiful artwork displayed at the mosque. I know Belle, especially, would have loved it. Doubtful with regards to the air-conditioned tiles, but if you feel this, which is obviously not air-conditioned, it's rather hot to touch. The tiles, nothing. Oh, he wants to do a stand-up. What is that? This is a marble ball. The mosque's architects were British, Italian and Emirati, with design inspiration borrowed from parts of Turkey, Morocco, Pakistan and Egypt, among other Islamic countries. This mosque can fit 40,000 worshippers and visitors and houses the world's biggest chandelier and carpet, both meticulously handmade. There are more than 2,000 million knots within the carpet and took almost 2 years to complete.
It's so calm and tranquil. It's so calm and tranquil in here. I can live in here. So
During prayer time, where would they allow people to pray?
here, there in front here. That's where the imam will be, the rauda there, and they pray towards here. This is the direction of Kaaba
Those
of
are
Mecca.
99 names of God, is it?
Mana?
There on the wall.
Yeah, could be Allahu.
The courtyard with its floral design is considered to be the largest example of marble mosaic in the world. It's also good to keep yourself hydrated, especially with this weather. Thank God for this drinking water.
You may want to go for that one.
Okay, let me go for this then.
Wow, is it cool?
Icy cold.
I love it. I see.
Here you go, boy. Bismillah. Go. Go. No. Jim. How I taught you. Go. The mosque is indeed tourist-friendly, and though there was some initial confusion when I wanted to perform my prayers here, the staff are generally more than happy to assist you, just as long as you don't do anything offensive or pose provocatively.
Where's Kak Aiman?
Okay, time to go back.
Is there a buggy?
Berarti dah bagi dah.
The late president, Sheikh Zayed, who launched this grand mosque, was a visionary, and his remains rests on the grounds adjacent to the complex. I have a feeling I will come back to this mosque again one day. We arrived back in Dubai and quickly freshen up.
See, she followed you, right? What are you teaching?
Our mom is crazy.
Your mom is hot.
I didn't say that.
This was our last night in Dubai, and though we were feeling a little tired from our intense one-day trip to Abu Dhabi, our spirits were still up.
Huh? We can't go there on the promenade anyway.
Okay, fine, let's go.
That says so weird with a 2010.
No, yo, I didn't even see that. It's weird because the color is different from your hair. If it was on Eva's head, it would look okay-ish.
Look at the sunset, guys. The sun is setting. Don't go inside, come on. I see. So it follows you. Come. Wooden equanimity, Mama.
That's gorgeous. That's really beautiful.
I think it's tacky as hell.
I think it's beautiful.
Lynn had invited us for dinner at her house, so to kill time before heading there, we took a stroll by the promenade near our hotel.
Somebody pooped there and...
Papa!
yeah, look at the...
Papa saying like that.
Look at the yacht there. Equanimity Jolo. Yeah.
Papa! Say dirty!
I brought my tripod, but again it has failed to be used because they don't allow tripods to put here. I don't understand that. Well, Dubai is trying to be like Singapore. Everything, no, cannot do this, have to pay fine. Well, fine. You won't get the shots then.
Do you know that the guy, our driver, bought her a hamburger
Well, Belle was eating. You
while
all
we were
went
at
to
the
the
mosque? That's so kind of him, right?
Bought who?
Her burger.
Oh really? Why? You hungry? Where did he buy the
Well,
burger?
he just asked this now.
Are
When
you hungry?
he drive around, and then he went to a shop with kids.
Alah.
So prove yourself to me. If I'm the girl that you claim, why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know you say that I was something. Something's going down, there's a way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why you're acting strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. 'Cause I know how you used to do. When you're saying everything to me.
Now, while taking pictures, another guard tells us to keep our kids away from the waters. Like, duh, but...
Apa dia kata?
Apparently, what happened was yesterday a kid fell into that little mossy pond thingy, water feature. So that is why they're very, very particular about having kids running around now. They are suggesting that the management put some lights or at least draw a line so that people will know that there's danger ahead of them.
See. I think they just want to be like Singapore lah. Everything
No,
cannot.
I think it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. But then you are overzealous, then you make
I'd
it very
rather
uninviting.
I'd rather than be.
Yeah, well
safe.
then the cost of making the place uninviting for people to take pictures.
Yeah, but my slipper was dropped.
I thought here nice to take a drone, but you can't even put up your tripod. You think you can drone it here? Forget it.
You cannot say my name. I know you say that I was something. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why
Alright,
you're acting
where are you?
strange. If nobody's holding you back from me. 'Cause I know how you used to do.
Go boy, you missed the boat.
Okay, take 2.
Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Baby, I love you. I ain't running game. Say my name, say my name.
It looks like all good things must come to an end.
It looks like we have to say goodbye to Dubai.
So long, Dubai.
Goodbye, Dubai.
Wait, that rhymes.
Kinda shady, calling me baby. Better say my name. Other day, I will call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today,
Wow, Lynn. Hi. So what we having for dinner?
I don't know. I smell belacan.
Alright. Wow.
I smell
So
rendang.
nice.
I know there's kangkong because I bought kangkong.
Woohoo! Kangkong in the house.
Well, I think your house is very safe because you're right in front of the police station.
Exactly, I told you. Like, there was once I
The
forgot my key.
safest place in Abu Dhabi. In Dubai. Al Muraqban.
Today is Malaysia Day, so Lynn's husband, VJ, is cooking us some much craved Malaysian food.
Walkman. They want your phone, ba?
Walkman? I don't think this is kosher. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we should say hello to BJ. Lemonade, you want to drink vodka, you want to drink...
Alright, anything goes right now because I've been in Dubai for 7 days. And one beer is 50 dirham. One beer is 50 dirham. Macam
Here, it's free.
gila. Yes.
That's your password.
This ain't kosher. We ain't Dubai no more. Say, look at this guy, man. Who's
Let me go shower first.
Alah, baru amput.
Belum.
You can still go if you want. No problem. We wait. Ni adalah apa? Go.
Iking.
From
Sabah.
you flew it down here,
Correct.
or you went to KK and take it and bring it here.
Yes, I
God damn, man. That's why you fly Emirates. Selamat Hari Malaysia.
Happy Malaysia Day, y'all.
Check it out, yo. In Dubai, we've got our Malaysian flag. The Jalur Gemilang is here. Thank you so much to VJ and Lynn. Check out how creative they can be.
Yes. And the police there, they don't mind.
Ini anak kucing.
Oh, ini macam circus. Circus di
Okay ke tuan?
daerah. Jadi bang.
And I saw this, and I don't know why I like playing with it. Okay.
Bisa ada punya link.
Tengok ada
This
sini.
one. Oh, okay, doy. This from Putin himself.
Kan lah salah lah, Ukraine salah.
Did you know they invaded Ukraine?
Really?
Crimea, yes. Putin. Kakalin kakamaya.
Water
Is,
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Any water.
Yes, I have.
Dia macam terapi kan? And very very smooth.
Yes.
Try this, Mama.
What's this?
It's a Ukrainian beer. I don't think they use hops though. It's a macam apa?
Macam apa nama itu Korean biasa?
Woi, macam malu rupanya bawa balik. Kononnya bawa balik South Korea. Wah, I don't know. I've never been to Korea, Mom, so I don't know.
Gembirang lah kau.
Yeah, I've never been. Serious, Korea I've never been.
Really?
Yeah. Tempat makan kucing dia. Ui, dia punya tempat makan kucing lebih dahsyat daripada Malaysia.
You know why it's high?
Why?
So that the cats don't have to strain so much, and also so my vacuum can go under it.
What a good master lah.
No, and the vacuum doesn't knock their food down.
Oh,
No,
so
can you see those vacuums there? The two
yes, I
vacuums.
know, I can see it.
Francisca and
The name of your vacuum is Francisca? Francisca and Peters. Oh. Ada nama Vijay lagi tu. Look at that. What's that? Wow.
She's gonna.
Okay.
Why is there randomly a hatch in the middle of nowhere?
It's a Emirati hat. Come here. Hey, hello. Come. Bell.
Uniform.
Come.
Come on.
Come to where?
Kenapa?
Where the hat? Bergambar with the hat.
Don't speak like Semenanjung. You're supposed to speak Sabahan, okay?
Yeah, bro.
Sorry.
Smells good. Hi, auntie. Where is he? I have the same.
Wow, I heard you've been like cooking up a storm.
Trying to.
I have the same baju, man. This is the Japanese punya baju kan?
Sekarang kosong ba? Tengok banana leaf saja.
But
Sekejap ah.
the banana leaf you brought from KL?
Yes.
Ui, sick. Aramaite.
Almighty all the way in Dubai.
Looks like Mom is taking one for the team. Lynn and I grew up together and she eventually settled down in Dubai. It was good to see her side of life in this part of town.
I would have said all you need is love and a pussy, but you know, potatoes.
Bawah atau tepi? Tak apalah.
See, the chef said what now?
Trying hard. Oh my god.
Oh my god, so beautiful, smells so good right now. Better than in
Don't you
KL.
smell Malaysia?
Better than Malaysia.
Sure not.
No, seriously, because this is the only thing that makes it Malaysia.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You go to Malaysia, everything rojak there. I think your cat even is smarter. He knows he's not a fish.
There's catnip inside. That's why I like it.
Oh my god.
Yep, Lynn's definitely a cat woman.
So I didn't cook any of this
Yes,
whatsoever.
Oh my god, so pretty! The presentation.
There you go. It's him. It's
Yeah.
all him.
Oh, I forgot.
No, it's her equipment.
He's in the hospitality line. So, Lynn, tell us a little bit more about what we're having for Malaysia
Okay,
Day.
for Malaysia Day, we're gonna have kangkung belacan.
Ooh.
And my favorite terung with
Yes.
udang kering.
Looks so good. So
This
good.
is Vijay's first time cooking lamb rendang.
No way.
Oh my god, lamb.
Yeah.
Okay.
No way.
Yes, first time. Dia selalu cuba-cuba betul. Macam resepi baru lah. Ini popon punya lah.
Ketchup.
Oh,
And fried chicken.
What's this?
so beautiful.
Oh, $10.
Where's the? I thought got the hinafa. No hinafa apa?
No hinafa, sorry.
Babangan apa?
Finish.
Pinasakan.
Pinasakan.
Pinasakan, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Let me go get it.
While waiting for Lynn's other guests to arrive, I fool around with Lynn's old airline uniforms. Let's mix it up, okay? Okay, wait.
SQER.
Orang kalah mix up baju ah.
Okay, go.
So tonight, on the last night of us in Dubai, baby, I will specifically wear some special clothes just for you for tonight's role play.
Aku tidak sabar.
The bun lah, the bun very
There has to
important
be
lah.
no need the
No,
bun.
must have bun lah. Later you remove lah, Papa.
There has to
Yes,
be a login
Papa.
thing. What's this?
So this is the second change. If it weren't SQ, then I'll be in Malaysia Airlines. Actually, if I weren't Malaysia Airlines, it would be in SQ. No, I threw it the other way around. Or Emirates. Yay! Lynn's other guests have arrived.
Apa ada pin di belakang ni?
Just to make it look skinny lah. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Oh, no.
Hold on. Hi, welcome on board.
Oh my god. Coffee, tea, tea. Coffee, tea. You want tea, coffee?
I'm Daphne. Okay, the chief supervisor. Hello, I'm Daphne, the chief supervisor. Welcome on board.
Hello, apa kabar? Hello, hi, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you.
Woo! Oh my god. 7 days we've been here. 7 days. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the best food that we had is today. I'm sorry, Dubai.
This is the way we celebrate Malaysia Day with our fellow Malaysians. We've got Semenanjung, Sarawak, Sabah in the house. And even a Mat Saleh, just for diversity. It's so good. Oh my god, this.
Don't go anywhere. Just come to Jeddah. Come to this house here beside the JW Marriott. The best.
This is the kicap that I've learned, the ayam kicap. We've got pinasakan in the house. We even have the Sarawakian chicken, kangkong, sambal.
Don't need to go anywhere. Just come here.
Was alright.
Yeah.
And what's a Borneo meetup without some good old-fashioned karaoke?
Now the karaoke is in session right now.
Ooh, she can sing lah.
What the?
I'm watching. 60 TV. I'm watching 60. While the girls sing, Nico educates Azmi on wine.
So room temperature only put in the carafe, you know, carafe.
Carafe.
A decanter. So like
Decanter.
you know, just
But
like
must be aircon room, cannot be hot.
ambient. No, like 15, 20 degree.
Wilina, though shy, teaches us a shortcut in speaking French.
At least change the
Correction is right. Movement.
Okay. Department. Okay, how? Department?
The first basic of learning French is to know English.
It's to drink.
And drink wine.
Chardonnay.
Everything that ends it with ENT and ANT in English
Yes.
is also French. It's just the accent change. Like example, department becomes
Departement. Okay.
Apartment.
Yeah, movement.
Movement.
He's right.
What the hell is she doing?
Your wife is a workout junkie, so she's working out in my house. I knew she would love this. I knew it. I knew she would get on it. I knew she would be on it.
This is the best dry.
It was way past our bedtime, and it was time to go home.
Oh, she wanted this, right?
Some weird like oil, whatever.
Alright. Now it's time to go off. So 12 o'clock. We got an early flight. Bah, dah. Selalu beginilah. Mabuk terus.
This is Daphne Iking's channel, but basically it revolves around my family, and if you enjoy watching our videos,
Press the subscribe button, please.
it is back to real work in the real world, back home in Malaysia, although admittedly we do miss home.
So you guys done all the part, huh?